posted. Councilwoman Ramsey?
Well, my personal feeling is that the minutes are on there that we took action on. If you want to hear the recording, there is nothing wrong with getting in your car, driving down to City Hall, presenting the Open Records Act, putting on the headset and listening to the minutes. I don't think that the recording should be on the website. I totally disagree. I have never had a problem. I don't know of anyone. I do know of one person that's had an issue and that was with the prior secretary, of not being able to get the tapes. But we have a new secretary who is totally trained and knows how to handle and knows what the law says of what we have to put on the website. So, I don't feel that we need to mandate that the recording be on there. The minutes that the actions take place, yes, I feel like they need to be on there. But if you're that interested to know what's said, you need to come down to City Hall and hear.
Absolutely. Okay. Councilwoman Ramsey?
To add to that, anybody's invited to workshops. The workshops are not just for council. We had a citizen at the workshop, and they're posted. So, you know, you've got to make some effort to talk about time. It's going to take the time to stop, get it uploaded, get everything to put it on the computer. So, I mean, you know, it's a two-edged sword, if.
Where is the recording stored right now?
In my desk,
Is it a tape?
it's a flash card.
Okay, well, as I understand and have in the past used recordings during the meetings, the minutes are not an exact transcript of what is said in the meeting. The recordings have been utilized as a backup, because oftentimes people will speak and they can't be heard. You'll have to listen to the word a couple of times to hear what they said. You'll get overtalk, etc. And I'd kind of like to bring the city secretary in on this, because there are a lot of things that surround aspects of posting and recording. City secretary?
Well, our minutes are action minutes. So there'll be a lot of information on the audio that are not included in the minutes because we only do action minutes.
I just wanted to make a couple of points about this. One is that all the meetings, including all the city council meetings, have not been recorded in the last couple of years, you know, just because of transitions of secretaries and so forth. So while the regular sessions have been recorded, the special sessions have not. So I would like to see all of them being recorded. For the second point, this, just about every entity in Somerville County puts audio or video online. It isn't, and I don't disagree with what Senator Ramsey says about people making efforts. I mean, I think that's a good thing to make efforts. Sometimes people can't do that, though. They may be working, there may be other reasons why they cannot come and hear. And to me, the purpose of good government is so that any citizen can have the opportunity to find out what their government is doing through things like it being, even if it's just 90 days, being available and then whatever, you know what I mean, that's fine. But for those 90 days, I think it should be available on the internet so that somebody can listen to it, and, you know, whatever happens after that is a choice of what, you know, archiving the records and keeping them. But in the meantime, the city is almost an outlier at this point by requiring it to be, you know, having it be so much effort to go and hear something when it's a very easy matter with training to have the city secretary put it on the internet for all to be able to get to.
The ones I've listened to have always been in here.
If the council does decide to do it, then there clearly needs to be a limitation time that it's up there. And, you know, once we hit that 90-day point, which is the standard destruction of the record, it needs to be put down. And I think now that, if it's posted up there, can it be copied?
I don't know.
So those are
I
some
haven't been
things.
trained on the website, so.
Okay. Because again, we get into the
I don't think
situation.
it could be.
Yeah, it can.
Yeah.
So,
they can save it and then share.
It's public record, right?
Okay, but well, it is, and it isn't, and then we kind of get into this discussion, and I'd have to kind of talk to the attorney about it, is, okay, if the minutes say one thing and somebody has a recording from the meeting that by their interpretation says something different.
Well, the motion, second, and the vote's pretty clear,
Correct.
and that's what the minutes reflect.
Okay. So, but I do.
I'm not worried about the discrepancy, any discrepancy.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna have, because there is discussion, but the
Right.
discussion is not, I mean, it comes down to what the final action is.
Right. I have answered open records requests and sent copies of the audio to people.